morning, Year 1, and welcome to today's maths lesson. So today, you're going to need 10p's and 1p coins, or play money, or 10 bars and ones, or 10s and ones app that you downloaded last week. You're also going to need a whiteboard or a piece of paper to write the answers to the starter and the main part of the lesson, and you're going to need the quartering and halving sheet that you use in Monday starters. So when you've got everything ready, we'll get going. Okay, so we're going to have a quick recap of halves and quarters, and if it helps you, you may want to watch the video from yesterday from YouTube before you do this, but if not, have a look at this and grown-ups, start the video again when you're ready. And remember, grown-ups, you will probably have to draw the shapes into the halves and quarters because children won't be able to draw these accurately enough for it to be right. Okay, Year 1, welcome back. So let's have a look at these shapes and decide which are halves and which are quarters. So this first one, is it a half or is it a quarter? Well, it's divided into 4 sections and only one section is shaded, so it's a quarter. Well done. The next one, half or quarter, 2 sections and only half is shaded, so it's a half. Next one, there's 4 sections again and only one is shaded, so that's got to be a quarter. Now this next one's quite tricky. There's actually 8 sections and 4 of them are shaded, but if you look at the shape, is that a half or a quarter shaded? That's right, it's a half. And the same applies to this next one. Yeah, there's 6 sections, but you can see that half of them are shaded. More or less a mirror image of that. So if you put those together, you get a whole. Next one, again, there's 4 sections shaded, but 4 sections, but 2 of them are shaded. So that's going to be a half and not a quarter. And these last couple, 8 sections, only 2 are shaded, so that's a quarter. And this one, it's just 2 again, it's identical, just with a different shading pattern. So that's the quarters. But you did brilliantly on those. Okay, now we're going to move on to applying halves and quarters to coins. And this is where you're going to need your play money or real money. So get together what you need, and then we'll get going, and I'll explain how we're going to do this. Okay, so first question is, how many coins are here and what coins are they? Well, they're 1p, so let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8 coins. Now, how could we use the halving square below to work out how much half of 8 is? So you're grown up. Brilliant. That's right. What we need to do is we need to move them in the same way we move the cubes. So we go 1 penny, 2 pennies, 3 pennies, 4 pennies, 5 pennies, 6 pennies, 7 pennies, 8 pennies. Now, did you know anything special about the way I did this? That was right. I put 1 in one side and then 1 in the other. So we know that 8p, which I'm going to write here, and half of 8 is in this section, which is 4. And because it's pence, we need to put the p there. Now we need to quarter 8. Now we could put them right back up again where the 8p is, or we could just simply move them across and put them into the 4 sections this time. So 1 penny, 2 pennies, 3 pennies, 4 pennies, 5 pennies, 6 pennies, 7 pennies, 8 pennies. It's important to use the same pattern, but it doesn't matter what pattern you use. So how many coins are in each quarter of this? That's right. That's a quarter, and there's 2. And what are they? They're pence. So we put 2p. Brilliant. Okay, that's the simpler ones. Now we're going to have a look at something a bit more challenging because there's an extra step here. Right, can we split 12p in half as it's represented by 10p and 2 ones? Is this right, Year 1? Does that look right to you? No, of course not. So what could we do? Tell your grown-up what you think we need to do with the 10p. Brilliant. We need to swap this 10p for 10 ones. So let's count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Brilliant. Now it's probably good if you can line them up. Not just because it's neater, but it'll actually help you with the maths. So, what are we going to do now? That's right, we're just going to split them into 2 sections. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, again alternating, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So how many have we got in one side? How many are in that section? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we know that 12p, which is what we started with, half of 12p is 6p. And now we're going to do the same with the other side. So we need to move these into the quarters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and again we're going round in that pattern. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And obviously your sheets are bigger and the coins are smaller, so you'll be fine. But if we look carefully, we can see that we've got 3 coins in each of the 4 sections. So the answer is 3 pence. Okay, brilliant. So here are your 2 challenge sheets. We'll go through them one at a time. Here's the first one. So pause the video till you've got the answers, and then I'll go through the answers. Okay, so this first one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 coins. So half of 8 is 4p, and half of 4, or a quarter of 8, is 2p. This next one, there's 4 coins, so we put them into 2 in each section for 2p and 1p there. This next one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And half of 12 is 6p. We did this at the start. And half of 6p is 3p. So a quarter of 12p is also 3p. And this last one, what do we need to do? That's right, we need to split the 10p for 10 ones. And then we've got 12 again. So it's exactly the same as the previous answer. And that's that. Okay, so now have a go at these. And grown-ups, start the video when you're ready to go through the last part of our lesson. Right, welcome back, year 1. Although this top one looks like it's got the most complicated because it's got the most number of coins, it's probably the simplest of the 3 because you just can divide them straight out, can't you? So we've got 16 coins, and if you split those into 2 sections, you'd have 8p in each. And then if you split them into 4 sections, you'd have 4p in each. So why is this next one tricky? That's right, because you have to change each 10p to ones. So you're going to have 21s. 21 split into 2 is 10p. You could have put 10p in each side, but then you'd have the complication of splitting the 10p's, which you can't do. So then you've got 21s split into 4 sections, and that makes 5p. And then this last one, 24. So you need to count out another 20 coins, and this time you're splitting 24 coins. So that's going to be 12p when it's halved and 6p when it's quartered. Brilliant, year 1. You've worked really, really hard today. I can't wait to work with you again tomorrow.